Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to some PlayStation. I'm just drinking a nice old Pepsi. No reason.
Just typical Friday night, drinking a Pepsi.
Cracking a cold one with the boys.
Well, the reason why we actually did that is because I'm getting myself prepared for all this Pepsi I gotta drink. Welcome to Pepsi, man.
Why are we doing this?
Because it's a meme.
Again, why are we doing this?
Because it's a meme.
Shut up, you.
I mean, he likes his memes. And this whole game is just one giant meme.
Just an advert.
They spent money just watching a guy drink Pepsi.
Yeah. This was a weird game in general, because for starters, Pepsi Man is a Japanese-only PlayStation game made specifically to advertise Pepsi, but they got an American actor to do all these live-action skits. He still speaks in English, but they subtitled the game in Japanese, but all the voice acting is also English for the in-game stuff. This is a very weird game.
I don't know why it was Japan only for an American-made product.
But to be fair, Pepsi Man as the mascot, he was a Japan-only thing. Pepsi Man was huge in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why us Americans just kind of look at him like, eh?
Yeah, who is this? And why do so many people want him for Smash?
Look at all that Pepsi.
Hey, let's start the game.
Don't get me wrong, I really like Pepsi, but I'm a Dr. Pepper guy myself.
I'm more of a Coke guy. Coke's good.
Well, Dr. Pepper's still kind of a Pepsi brand, though.
I don't know, but I like regular Pepsi. It's good. Just
Well,
I don't know. It
don't
makes
tell
me.
them that.
Pepsi Man would come into your house and force you to drink that Pepsi.
I don't know. Maybe there's more carbonation in it or something like that. But every time I drink Pepsi, I have to belch more. I don't know if you feel that way.
No, because I don't like Pepsi much.
Can't you do something, Pepsi Man?
Now, if I remember correctly, this game is kind of an endless runner, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is a game you'd easily find on a smartphone nowadays. Just as a quick little game you play on your phone for a couple minutes. This was a game you bought back in the day in Japan. So, the goal is just to survive. You can collect Pepsi cans along the way, which will help you for your score. And if you get all the Pepsi cans, then you can get extra lives at the end of the stage, too.
They're trying to put the Pepsi in the trash. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Is this 100% Let's Play?
Heck no. Heck no. There's so many Pepsi cans that are extremely stupid to get. Like, there's some cans that are like, here's one on the left of the screen, and then a foot away, there's one at the right. Like, they're really spread out sometimes. Not great.
Why would you want to 100% this game out?
I mean, there's no purpose, really, because the only real stuff you unlock for getting all Pepsi cans is extra skins for Pepsi Man. Like, you can unlock his original color scheme, which I believe is just like red and white, before they changed it to the white and blue that we have here.
I hope you do like that theme song, by the way, because that's all you're going to be hearing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They do actually play different music in other levels, but it's all remixed off of the main Pepsi Man theme. And also it loops. These songs are like a minute long at the most.
And as you guys can see by the video, this game doesn't take very long to beat.
Yeah, we're doing this whole game in one part because it is, if you don't die at all in every stage, it takes about half an hour. It's a very short game.
I would hate to pay full price for this.
Yeah.
Well, this goes for like, what, $100 some odd dollars?
Yeah, because this is a Japanese exclusive. It's kind of a rare game now, so it's not cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
So basically, Pepsi Man is just the vending machine guy.
Yeah, exactly. He can't drink from a bottle. That's for plebs. I must drink from my own vending machine.
That poor innocent woman, you just ran her over with your Pepsi.
The Pepsi! Gotta get the Pepsi!
He's in the way of the Pepsi quest.
You didn't die, did you?
No, I didn't die. At least I don't think I did. There are times, obviously, I will cut out deaths, so you may just see a difference in my life count. But it's been a while since I recorded the footage, so I don't exactly remember which levels I had struggles with. I just remember one level I had an issue with was the final, like, main level in the game. Not, like, the, chasing level that's at the end. We'll get into that when it comes to that time.
Oh, look, it's City Escape, Pepsi Man style.
Yeah, here's the funny thing. This came before that. Sonic Adventure 2 rips off Pepsi Man, confirmed.
Oh, how dare they?
Rolling around at the speed of Pepsi. Got places to go. Got some Pepsi in the drink.
Pepsi Man be like to Sonic Adventure 2. I found you, faker.
Faker. I think you're the faker here. You can't even compare yourself to me. I'm Pepsi. I'll make you drink those words.
So the whole gimmick here was the machines were out of Pepsi and you had to bring a bunch.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone downtown is thirsty. Pepsi Man, give him Pepsi.
You better fill those vending machines quick, otherwise the people might go stir crazy and start causing riots in the streets. They need their Pepsi, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Because if you're dehydrated, don't drink soda. That's the last thing you want to drink. It'll make you more thirsty.
Oh no!
Oh no, my own brand is betraying me.
I was gonna say, so they're basically doing what people are actually doing now for toilet paper.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but for Pepsi.
Yeah.
So you guys play Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, I played Crash Bandicoot a lot.
Did you know there's a Pepsi can in Crash Bandicoot? Because that's what we're doing.
Oh man, advertising at its best.
Did you know that there's also a Pepsi can at the end of Cityscape and Sonic Adventure 2?
Exactly. You're just chased by the Pepsi truck.
Oh, you almost got crushed.
Yeah, you almost got crushed.
The chasing sequences in this game are probably the hardest part about Pepsi Man because there are no checkpoints, and you're only allowed 3 hits before you die. You can imagine how terrible that gets later.
Yeah.
Because stuff you can't see coming up, and they space it out like crazy later. Like, there are objects all over the place you have to dodge. This game really tests your reflexes.
You're doing pretty good.
Also, at the end of every world, you get a clip like this.
FMV clips.
Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
I wonder if he was able to drink Pepsi again after this.
Yeah, right? He just has nightmares about it.
Gosh. I mean, like I said before, is like I like Pepsi, but the thing is though with Pepsi is just I can't like if there's any soft drink that'll get me bloated, that'll get me bloated.
Yeah.
It has a lot of carbonation in it, and I feel like I have to burp a lot because after I drink it compared to like other soft drinks. So I don't get to drink it very often because I don't want to get that feeling, you know?
Better like have feeling if you're in a burning building because we all know the only cure for all that smoke in your lungs is a nice cold can of Pepsi.
Cold can of Pepsi, yes.
I guess the more we keep on saying this whole video should just be called hashtag not sponsored by Pepsi. Although, if you want to, hit me up. I like Pepsi.
Hey Pepsi, hey, you want to get sponsored? We don't want to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. We want to be sponsored by Pepsi.
Exactly.
That's another thing. It's like brand advertisements games. Have you ever played other games that were just basically brand advertisements, like Cool Spot and stuff like that?
I've played some in the past, yeah. It's hard to remember all of them because there's been a lot over the
I just
years.
remember one in particular that I encountered was
Ooh!
Yonoid on the NES.
Oh yeah, that was the big advertisement for 7-Up back then.
No, it's not Yonoid. Yonoid was Domino's Pizza.
Oh, Domino's. Oh yeah, I was thinking of Cool Spot when you said that for some reason.
Cool Spot 7-Up.
Cool Spot was the 7-Up thing, whatever. Get my brands mixed up here. All I can think about is Pepsi. I don't even know why I tripped on there. It's like, I think I tripped on like the last pixel of that beam. I thought I cleared.
Yes, and you like missed like what, like 3 of those beams, so you didn't have to worry about going through them. So I was like,
Yeah. The worst part about a section like this is if you trip, you keep your momentum for a bit, and it can push you into a pit if you're not careful.
yeah.
Why would somebody put Pepsi cans up here?
The workers are thirsty. Pepsi, they need.
Pepsi is don't you know that it's the viable energy source of the world. The world runs on Pepsi, so they have to leave it everywhere for everybody.
Oh, so that's wrong with our world. Pepsi is running short, right?
Yeah. Illinois, by the way, going back to that topic, is a really bad game.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard a single person say it was great.
Oh, great. Now we can't get sponsored by him. Thanks, Matthew.
Well, I mean, Domino's Pizza doesn't use Annoyed anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they dropped him, like, early on. They only had that character for a few years, and then that was it.
I forget why they quit using them, too.
Not sure.
Now we're in the sewers?
Yeah, that's where all Pepsi goes to die.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't
But-
think I want a can from down here, though.
I don't think I want to drink any Pepsi cans that came from the sewers.
Yeah, I would agree, because it may smell funny. Taste poisonous.
You might die, but hey, you're fine.
Death for Pepsi.
It might be caustic. You don't know.
We'll be fine.
Could be a rat in it.
Every time you speed up, does it just say Pepsi Man?
No. The music just plays itself. There is a speed up function here if you just hold up and I think like square. And then you can also brake by doing the same thing but holding back and square. Like this game's controls are really weird. Like they're very stiff. And actions are only very mapped like 2 buttons and then D-pad.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, also, it's hard to see that shovel there because it's a flat JPEG. And this is the PS1, so graphics aren't the best on the system anyways.
I knew the shovels were dangerous. Oh my god.
Hey Frank, look at this idiot. He tripped over the train tracks.
You just see this. Check out this asshole. He fell flat on his face.
Oh, but he's carrying Pepsi. We better be nice to him.
I can never imagine the man in like, oh gosh,
Ow.
well, unfortunately he died. So
Yeah, because those jumps are really stupid. You have to dash to cross those gaps, but your dash also has a cooldown time on it.
Oh my god. Lester, stop it.
I have to hurry because I only have 20 seconds. This game will just make you lose a life if you time out. It honestly didn't need a timer, but it has one.
oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
barely made that.
You barely made that.
And then this jump, you're not even supposed to fully make. You're supposed to do it in the air. So Pepsi Man flashes him with his Pepsi and then falls down to his death. And that's how you beat the stage.
But people are still cheering.
Because he got Pepsi.
They're still stuck on the burning building, but it's fine. They got their Pepsi. So at least before they die, they can drink Pepsi.
No, Pepsi Man be like, I'm not a firefighter. I'll leave it to the firefighters.
I'm just here with the Pepsi. Now Coca-Cola got wind of what Pepsi Man's doing, and they can't have that, so they're gonna try to run him over with their truck.
They're like, this, we can't have our market share be shared with the likes of you silver and blue wearing tight fool.
This is our neighborhood. We're gonna make sure you learn your lesson.
You came to the wrong drink hood.
You came to the wrong fountain drink, bub. Oh, I saw that you lost 3 lives there in that segment.
Yeah, it's like these sections suck.
Yeah. Remember when Angry Video Game Nerd did his review on this?
Oh gosh,
said
he got
that-
the original guy that was in the video.
Well, thanks for interrupting me, by the way.
Sorry.
He did say that this part was his least favorite,
Yeah.
and he was being honest about that.
Yeah, the chase sections are by far the worst part about this game, because you can't see anything coming up until it's too late, and there's so much crap you have to dodge. You don't have your speed up function anymore, so there's that also that would have really helped here, but nah, take it away.
I don't know if it would have helped you or not, though, because...
Well, you can outrun the truck a little bit more. So maybe when you get hit, you can do a speed boost and then it'd be back to square one. I don't think anyone's getting their pizza anymore.
Oh man, now the pizza people are coming after us.
The Coke truck got its revenge, so then the pizza truck just decided to take the next lap.
Oh, sponsored by Lay's.
They're really trying to hide that logo, but it's kind of failing, because you know they didn't pay for the Lay's sponsorship.
Pepsi for TV game.
Pepsi for TV game.
Why didn't he just turn the back facing the camera? That would at least hid the logo.
Yeah, that would have made more sense, but nah. Put it sideways, it'll be fine. We just have the L. He's eating L chips.
A plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down.
I like how also, like, when you have these conversations, you're just in the middle of the void.
Yeah, exactly. Where is this? I don't know. But I feel like we're not in Earth anymore.
Yeah.
You go to the void and then you come back out, I guess?
Until that helicopter arrives?
Maybe these are the guys that really need saving.
Yeah. Instead, we're just gonna save a bunch of people who are stuck in the desert and need to get out. We're just gonna save them by giving them a little bit of Pepsi. That's all we can do.
Hey, at least they'll, you know, last a little bit longer.
Oh boy. Okay. Gotta watch traffic.
You know, Pepsi Man, it would just be smart if you ran on the side of the road, not in the middle of the street. Like, how are you supposed to dodge that?
Don't play in the road!
Oh my gosh.
No wonder they're honking at you. They're like, get out of the way!
What's this dumbass in a costume doing on the freeway?
Get the freak out the road, crazy man. Hey, man, do you know that you're dropping logs? Yeah, I'm trying to get you to stop.
By murdering you in the process. Now you gotta tie down your cargo, right? This is illegal. If I was a policeman, I'd be pulling you over, but instead I can just give you Pepsi.
Just want to give you. I just want to give you.
All right, how did you dodge that one? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know how I was able to squeeze under by still standing. I should have slid like that.
You just. Okay, this game.
And then the second one, I don't know how I just dodged the other one when I jumped. Normally that kills you.
You just got lucky.
Yeah. There's a lot of times you just get lucky in this game.
Oh man, now bikers are after you?
Okay, that guy just drove through his friend's tire. I'm not sure how that works.
They really don't like Pepsi.
No, the more Coke people. This is the Coke biker gang. You see anyone with a blue can, and they must run them off the road. Also, you have to be careful of tumbleweeds here, because they also hurt. They take away a bar of health.
A plant. His only weakness. A plant.
Pepsi Man's weak to anything. It's insane. Like, this guy is as fragile as a piece of glass.
The hero we never wanted or needed. Right?
I mean, sometimes I really do need a drink.
But not Pepsi.
But I mean, Pepsi's kind of on that low priority list of things to drink.
Oh,
but I guess
why the car wash? Why?
Yeah, you could just walk around.
If your only existence is to make Pepsi, I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a cool superpower, but
I mean, it'll give you something to live for.
I mean, I guess I can make it. Like, I can make money to all the grocery stores. I can provide them with Pepsi products, and I can make lots of money off of it. But I mean,
well, that and you'll never go thirsty again. You're thirsty, just spray your mouth with Pepsi.
But think of all the empty calories that is, though.
Well, then you become Pepsi Man Zero, and then you're 0 calories.
I do feel bad for him, though. He's just getting attacked by everything.
Look at all those buffaloes.
Yeah, a lot of buffaloes in the middle of the desert here.
I just now noticed at the top of the screen, there is a distance like showing you how far you are. It's kind of like Cuphead whenever you're fighting a boss.
Well, at least this game has checkpoints compared to Cuphead. Cuphead has no checkpoints no matter what kind of level you play.
Okay, that was a pretty funny injury.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, TMNT Turtles in Time, when you get hit on the toe, when the character just goes, my toe, my toe. It's the same kind of animation here.
I mean, this type of game you can't take seriously. Come on.
I never was going to take it seriously. It's a freaking advertisement.
But you
That's
know
all it is.
somebody's going to try to take it seriously.
Well, there's speedruns of Pepsi Man, so there's that.
Oh, good lord.
I remember watching the AGDQ, the or was it SGDQ? I can't remember. It was Awful Games blog. They had this on there.
Yeah, once in a while they'll bring back Pepsi Man as, like, the meme game for the marathon. Because it's just a lighthearted thing for a speedrun at that point.
This game is kind of like...
He's like,
I wouldn't say
speedrun, I'm
it's-
out of there.
I wouldn't say that this game is like a great game to speedrun because if you prioritize, if you like route it the way you want to, there's not very much deviation you can do with it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, the only difference you'd have is either any percent where you just go fast, or 100% where you're trying to get all the Pepsi cans, that's it. So it's either you do one route or another one, that's it. It's not much of a deviation. At least with other runs, say like a Zelda game or like a Mario speedrun, you can make some mistakes and then your route changes a little bit, so there's something different every run.
Yeah. This game is kind of funny to watch a speedrun of because I do remember watching. But it's just, like I said, it's kind of a game that once you've seen one speedrun of Pepsi Man, you've seen practically every speedrun of Pepsi Man.
Yeah, well, it's an auto-scrolling based kind of game for that reason. Due to it being endless runner, it's like watching an auto-scroller in a kind of like platforming speedrun.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the same. There's nothing you can do to speed it up.
Oh, I just now noticed too. I don't know why I didn't notice.
Oh, plane crash. Here's what your Pepsi. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
The logo that they're using is the old Pepsi logo.
Yeah. Yeah, since this was back in the 90s, this is what they used back then.
Yeah.
Here's your plane crash. That's okay. We'll save all your passengers by giving
Oh,
them
come on.
Pepsi.
The Buffaloes don't like Pepsi, though. They're out for Pepsi Man blood. Tastes like Pepsi.
Oh no! Rolling cars.
Seriously?
Yeah, and then this just happens. I don't know where all these logs come from, but hi, logs.
No, they were sitting there and they just decided to roll.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure the Buffaloes didn't push these logs to a point where they can run in a perfect circle like from Katamari.
And then.
You know, he could
Wait.
he could just go to the side and let it pass.
Yeah, Pepsi Man isn't smart.
I heard that kind of deviation in the music a little bit. It sounded like it was stuttering there. Was that purpose?
Yeah, that's part of the music. That's part of the music.
Oh. I forgot to ask you, where are you playing this on?
I'm playing this on my PS TV. Simply because it's the best way for me to actually play the game in high quality while also having the music to work. Because this game is notoriously known for having emulation issues with the soundtrack. Because the soundtrack are actually separate music files that loads from the disc. So, unless you're playing an official disc, you just can't load the music. So emulators have a huge problem with that. That, and since this is a Japanese game, I couldn't just put this in like my PS2 or PS3. It would just not work.
Oh, okay. Did you download this from like PSN store or something?
I had this game.
You actually have this game?
I have this game. That's all we're gonna say. I found this. I made this.
He crushed it.
It opens another one.
Oh man, I would be so sick of Pepsi after that.
Pizza.
Pepsi for pizza. Pizza's favorite drink.
Mike Butters is the best part about this game, just flat out. His acting for it is just so hilarious.
You know, it's so funny. It's like maybe that was Pepsi Man's secret identity all along. Was that guy?
Maybe.
Mike Butters just puts on the Pepsi Man suit, and he's the hero we all really needed.
But we didn't ask for him, so...
Pepsi for everyone, and violence has flared up amongst those wanting Pepsi. Exhausted people are collapsing because they can't refresh themselves with Pepsi. If it continues like this, there will be a worldwide shortage of Pepsi, and we'll have a real problem.
There'll be a worldwide shortage of Pepsi. You don't understand.
I don't know how this happens in Pepsi Town of all things. You would think with a name like that, they would be prepared for this kind of situation. Look what happens when people don't have their Pepsi. Everything's on fire.
Everybody's like I said, riots in the streets, man. Don't have Pepsi. Like, what are we gonna drink now? Water? You're freaking crazy and out of your mind.
Madman, I can't live without my Pepsi.
You do know your body's made out of 70% water, right? No, it's not. It's made out of Pepsi. Stop throwing Pepsi at me, man.
I'm one of you. Stop hurting your brother.
Oh my gosh.
People are dying in the street because they don't have Pepsi. It's terrible.
Pepsi Man.
I feel when you walk into a parked car. Come on, Pepsi Man. You know better than this.
Don't, that kind of reminds me of something that happened earlier this week. Oh gosh. Had an incident where I witnessed someone literally running into a parked car in the parking lot.
Okay. Pretty sure I felt pretty embarrassed after that one.
Oh yeah. And the person in question kind of, they were trying to excuse them, saying, well, they were in my blind spot. I said, they were parked. They were parked in a parking spot. What are you talking about in a blind spot? What?
I think that guy was the blind spot.
You pay attention. Just like, no, just admit that you didn't pay attention.
I mean, even the Pepsi trucks themselves are trying to kill you now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Double crossing. I thought we were brothers. You and me are the same Pepsi can.
We were born from the same Pepsi bottle. How could you betray me like this? Mamba Pepsi's gonna hear about this.
You think you know the Pepsi, but I was born from it, molded by it. I am the Pepsi.
Drink Pepsi, eat Pepsi, sleep Pepsi, spit Pepsi, bleed Pepsi.
They're racking up all them lies.
I mean, he's gonna need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this next stage is by far the worst one in the game. Not counting the chasing stages, because they're a whole different beast. This stage coming up sucks. Look at my life count.
Oh my gosh.
That shows it. That's not even accurate, too, because I game over here so many times. This stage is so bad. This stage alone took half an hour to play.
If you game over, do you have to? Can you restart from the level you were on?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. It isn't like you game over. You have to start the whole game over.
No, luckily this game does have a save system.
Okay.
It's not like the NES days, at least.
Well, I know some PS1 games still do that though, even if you have a memory card.
Well, especially when you have a game like this. This is just supposed to be a quick cash grab on the brand, so they didn't really put too much effort in this game compared to something like, say, Crash or Spyro.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is only like less than an hour long, so it kind of shows right there.
Gosh, this is kind of rough.
But now you're at the worst part yet. This is child's play compared to the ending of this level. But there's just so much stuff you gotta dodge here. It's insane. So many bombs pits. So many people dead from Pepsi. Or the lack of Pepsi in this case.
So many lives.
Pepsi is the revival potion.
The flying boxes.
Yeah, Pepsi Town's pretty advanced. Their Pepsi boxes can fly.
The people have developed psychic powers with their Pepsi from drinking Pepsi.
They're tired of Pepsi Man now.
If Pepsi Man doesn't come here, doesn't come here in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to make Coke my best friend.
Oh, the real betrayal. Now, this section right here is why it took half an hour just to beat this stage. You make one mistake there, you die instantly. It is horrendous.
Oh.
That section is so tight. You make one wrong move and you're going to slam to a wall. And they throw so much at you. There, we sprayed our Pepsi onto the monitor, and now all of a sudden, we got more Pepsi in the town. We did it.
Yay! The world is saved. We have our Pepsi.
It's not over yet, though.
Yeah, there's still one more stage, and it's our last chase stage of the game. And by far, this is the worst chase stage of the game, too. The final world just throws all the crap at you at once.
Why always stand right under the thing that they know is gonna fall?
Because Pepsi Man's dumb.
Yeah.
No, it's like that in everything. Oh no, it had babies. It's sending out.
Not the baby Pepsis. I can't take the tiny can Pepsis. Look at how many shot glass Pepsis we're wasting here. I wouldn't want to pick up one of these cans and drink it, because you know how shaken up they're going to be? They're just going to spray you immediately.
Yeah. What wasn't that one science experiment we did in school with how carbonation reacts to Mentos?
Oh yeah, that's a classic trick. You just throw a thing of Mentos into a soda and just watch it go.
All over the place. This is ridiculous. Like, gosh, that is tight.
Yeah, they don't really give you much leniency here. The best thing to do in this stage is never jump. Just try to outrun it by moving left and right. Because if you jump, you're probably going to screw yourself over, and one of the Pepsi cans flying in the air will hit your head. Remember, you only have 3 hits, and there's no checkpoint. I remember years ago, I think Proton John streamed this game, and I think he was on this stage the longest as well. It was stage 2 and stage 3 from the final world he took forever to beat, because they're both really stupidly difficult. Hey, look, Mike Butters is super happy. We did it.
Everybody Pepsi! Drink Pepsi! Pepsi.
If it's gonna turn me that way, I don't want to drink it.
If I'm gonna start, yeah, Pepsi only my choice. Yeah, that's the end of Pepsi, man. You weren't kidding. This game is really short.
Yep. Not much to it. Although I do like how their credits here, it's basically like beta footage. Like right there, in the one clip we seen back in the desert, he ran through the people that were at the end of the plane section. He just went right through them all. No Pepsi view, guys.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure you just gained 30 pounds today, with just all that Pepsi.
Chug, 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 chug.
Pepsi is.
Uh-oh. That feeling.
Yeah, that feeling. I gotta go take a piss.
I mean, that's what happens when you drink like 50 Pepsis.
Like I said, I wonder, like, after he got done with this, if he actually could drink another Pepsi again.
Probably not for at least a year.
Yeah. So funny. It was like, you know, that's the one thing we were hearing the whole entire. He just go Pepsi Man, just constantly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I guess now with that game out of the way, time to die, Pepsi.
crush the can. You know you
Monster,
want
how
to.
dare you!
Pepsi must die. Only Coke will survive.